Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Mark Gassert. Mark's message. Yeah, I'm back. Baseball's been, taking care of business, keeping me busy amongst other things. My job had to do some traveling a little bit. So it's all good, all good, all good. You ever ask yourself, what's now, what's new, what's next? So this evening at 6 p.m. Eastern, and I'd be totally remiss if I do not show you, what I'm talking about here. We're talking about a gentleman by the name of Ted Legal. Doesn't look that way when you actually see the name, but if you think of the word legal, legality, real simple. Um, and I'll give you a quick peek here as to, who we're talking about, what we're going to talk about, just so you have it, and you're like, hey, who is this guy? So, this is the gentleman that's, hey, what's up, Ted? He's going to be joining us at 6 p.m. Eastern tonight on the message, Mark's message. And, before I get into all that fun stuff, yes, it truly is the peachiest place on the planet, right? Peachtree Corners. So I'm really looking forward to having Ted because we are going to delve into some things that really will make this, in terms of being authentic, real, raw, and resilient. And we're going to talk about Ted being handed a deck of cards, so to speak. I like to put it in that verbiage. Spina bifida, and I will say it's a challenge because we're going to talk about winners and losers. And we're going to talk about what Ted has gone through since he came into the world in 1972. 1972, just so you know, Ted, I think I might have been in the 10th grade, somewhere in that realm. And then we're going to get into what he did at age 12. We'll probably talk about things like the telemarketing company, what he decided to do at 21. See, we're jumping around. What does PMS really mean and stand for and represent for Ted? And the only way you're going to find these things out, once again, is to join us this evening. That's right, 6 p.m. Eastern. So you can partake of some truth, wisdom, and knowledge we're going to bestow upon you. And then we'll get into when he hit 30. Man, I'd love to be 30 again. And so, a charity that he created, we're going to talk about that. I'm not going to tell you who, what, when, where, why. But my all time favorite, as we get older in life, I've often said, hey, man, I'd love to do this. A Walmart greeter, that must have been awesome. So we'll get into that. And, we said what's now, what's new, and what's next, what he's doing now into next. And we'll talk about those things. We have a comment out here. And look at that, man. Look at that. Scott. Hi, Mark. I hope you're having a great day. I'm having a tremendous day, Scott. As a matter of fact, since you asked, it's been a very nice, productive day in dollars and cents land out there. So that's a cool thing, right? And then this weekend, man, I'm going to get the opportunity to do something I love and get paid for. And I'll make a couple more, simoleons, so to speak. So I'm really excited about that. I've got a baseball tournament coming up. It's around Lake Lanier for some of you that know, and maybe you've heard of it. But it'll be a lot of good times, fun times, can't wait. But getting back to tonight, and thank you, Scott, for popping on here real quick, because this is just a quick hitter. And again, we're talking about, and I'll show it to you. We got to show the man, right? Here he is, Ted Legal. I'll slide over here so I can take a look at this fine man. And there's another picture of him without the beard. So this is going to be kind of cool. I purposely did this. So, anywho, that's what we're talking about. Ted Legal, 6 p.m. Eastern. Mark's message, Peachtree Corners, peachiest place on the planet. And I would be totally remiss if I did not do this because everybody's asking me, hey, what is the message? So, you know what? I can't leave you without least offering two nuggets, two quotes. And here's our number one quote, so to speak. Bam. Happiness is found in doing, not merely in possessing. Yep, the late great Napoleon Hill. Again, happiness is found in doing, not merely in possessing. We'll touch on that tonight. And this is my all time favorite. I've been doing a lot of studying about this. As a friend of mine gave me a book, it is a huge, thick book on this particular individual. And I thought I knew a lot of things about the individual, but right here it is. Service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth. Muhammad Ali. Again, service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth. Love that quote. It's a great quote. And hey, just for fun and games, there is the man. Man, that is a young Ali. Anyway, don't forget about joining us this evening. Okay, everybody? 6 p.m. Eastern. Ted Legal will be with us, and we will delve into his journey, his trials, his tribulations, and it's really going to be about him. And feel free to bring questions. Feel free to hop in there and make statements. Love to have you. 6 p.m. Eastern time. That's the only time that flies, right? In the peachiest place on the planet, Peachtree Corners, Georgia. Have, as always, be a leader, be a friend. Most important of all, everybody, be of service. And we'll see you this evening at 6 p.m.